afternoon, everybody. A little bit afternoon today for our daily 12 p.m. hail forecast sponsored by C3 Group. I'm here at my house, not at the office. Got a little bit of sleep last night, so I didn't have time to run up to the office. And today's forecast a little challenging. Yesterday's was also challenging, despite we had a pretty aggressive forecast for Oklahoma, and lo and behold, we got screwed again by Mother Nature, where storms didn't really fire. The cap was too strong. Storms held off until overnight. And then all that overnight convection is kind of messing with today. So we're going to get to that in just a second. Watch our video on our app if you aren't already. You go on the app, you click on the lightning bolt in the lower right hand corner of your screen. Video will pop up. You want it to be bigger, click on the video, rotate your phone, and you'll see it in full glorious full screen. This exact video or whatever the most recent video happens to be at the time. Make sure your notifications set up as well so you know when those videos are live. Go to notification options on your desktop computer, on your Hilltrace account, notification settings. You can get one, two, or all three of the options that you'd like to be notified for, whether it is on your desktop computer, your email, or push notification to the app, and all the regions you want to be notified for, certain city, metros, whether it's the whole state or entire country, and again, all the forecast video notifications go out to everyone. So with that in mind, here's our forecast for today. We're looking at two different areas, and looks like for the most part it's going to be more rural than anything. So I'll show you guys the models and the observations in just a second here to show our issues. I had Denver in the forecast a little earlier, not so much now. I had yesterday we had a whole bunch of Kansas in the forecast area, not so much now. Looks like all the rain that's happened last night into this morning has pushed a strong outflow boundary. The thing we were talking about yesterday, a boundary layer that was going to be the focal point for storms forming. Instead of it hanging out in southwestern Kansas, it's now going to be all the way down. Probably Amarillo is your best bet. 10% chance there, up to some tennis to baseball size hail possible with any of those storms that can get going, assuming they do. We'll see anything happen there. And again, that's why it's a 10%. There's a pretty good chance there might not be storms there. And Amarillo is a small city, kind of hard to hit. 2% for Oklahoma City, and that's going to be a lot later tonight. We're going to have another round of overnight storms come blowing through the city area, and there's a chance here you can get some quarter, $half size hail scattered about in little pockets across the city. But I think for the most part, it's going to be more the same, where you have big time rain, tons of lightning and thunder. I woke up about 4:30 this morning to a really close lightning strike, and I think we're going to have a lot more of that. Wind, rain, thunder and lightning, minimal hail for Oklahoma City. Kansas City, I think somebody mentioned Kansas City in the comments before I got on the video here. You're probably not going to see anything too far off to your west today. Omaha, you have a 5% chance. A couple storms may try to get going. Any of the strongest storms could have up to some golf ball size hail, but I think, I don't know, the atmosphere is a little upset right now, and it makes it a little harder to kind of pinpoint where things are going to be or if things fire at all. It's also late June, where in late June the cap kind of rains south of I-70, and that's what happened yesterday. So even in a special circumstance that was yesterday's forecast, the climatology, or just basically what is normal for this time of year, kind of rules the day. And a 2% chance you could have a couple quarter-size hailstones in the Memphis area. So that area, a couple storms might form a little bit later on this afternoon. Denver, I think Denver's not really going to see anything. You're going to have to be south. Colorado Springs point south. Could be some storms form off the front range. Gets up to some quarter, $half size hail. Further south towards Pueblo, maybe even up to some golf ball size hail. I have a local hail forecast here. This is for Amarillo, Texas. Your best bet for seeing big hail today. Anywhere between 5 and 8 p.m. It could get up to some baseball size hail. Chance of hail again 10%, and then it leaves it a 10% chance for a 3-star map or better, just because it's going to be hard for Amarillo to be hit. And it's also hard to really even know if Amarillo is going to see any storms at all. Derek is going out chasing today. We'll possibly do some live streaming. I spent a bunch of time setting up a cool setup for you guys to check out that C3 Groups helped us get together. But unfortunately, there might not be that much noise storms. So I'm going to jump over to what's currently happening. show you guys everything going on. Let's start in Oklahoma, work my ways north. I'm here in Oklahoma City, and if I look off to my north and to my west, we've had quite a bit of rain happening. I wish it would hit Nashville. They do. Yes, it would be nice if a storm hit Nashville. You guys are overdue. There are a lot of cities now that are very overdue for big time storms now. Oklahoma City, we have this big old line of storms roaring to the south and to the east. Oklahoma City, you're going to see rain again. No hail that's going to be in that. Probably severe warning next hour and a half. Probably will see some thunder, lightning, very heavy rain, gusty winds. Very little in the way of hail. What the big thing for this is messing up your risk for today across western Oklahoma and points up to the north. There's a lot of stable air now as this thing is moving to the south and east. So if you're going to want to see big storms, you're going to have to watch this outflow boundary hanging out draped over by Amarillo right now. Will this stay stationary right now? It looks like it's not really moving too much. I'm talking about this little line of clouds right here. This will be your focal point for where storms will fire, maybe by Amarillo. Further to the north, people seeing some nasty clouds up by Denver. These are just some thunder showers trying to roll off the mountains. None of this looks to be severe, at least at the time being. We'll be keeping an eye on it. But there isn't enough instability in Denver right now to have any of these storms go severe. They're happening too early in the day, so I think it's really going to keep this from getting very severe at all. Maybe some half-inch hail, but for the most part, you're going to have just some thunder, lightning, some heavy downpours of rain, and a little bit of small hail. Further to the north, Omaha is pretty clear right now. We'll have to see if anything forms later on this afternoon. Omaha is my wild card for today. Does not, but things are really wet. Like even down here in Memphis, which is another one of our risk areas. A lot of rain moving through. This might kind of stabilize the atmosphere a little bit, so we'll have to kind of see how things progress the rest of the afternoon. So again, Derek will be out chasing today. If anything does occur, he'll live stream. We got a cool setup. We want to show it off to you guys. We just need the weather to cooperate, and we still haven't gotten our truck back, so we have to borrow a friend of ours. Have to kind of hitch a ride along with them, which minimizes the ability to go chase. It's Murphy's Law has really been in effect so far this year for a lot of different reasons in terms of severe weather. So, moving over to the models, I'm going to show you guys. Let's see if the 16Z is ready to roll. Probably not. Yeah, no, not really. So, this is the most recent run. You got to take all this with a grain of salt. It is having a very hard time with all the boundary layers and even precipitation that's happening at the time. Like if I look over here, you see how this is not what the radar looked like at all at the time being. So you gotta have to kind of take it with a grain of salt. You see, this one shows storm trying to form over here by Amarillo, and then all moving off, and another big old squall line blast through Oklahoma City tonight. This is great for Oklahoma, especially for a horrible drought that had been developing, lots of wildfires, bringing a lot of rain in places that really need it. So silver lining, you have that going for you guys. Somebody's asking about Illinois on Tuesday. It is possible. This is an abbreviated forecast today. I didn't get a chance to get a 5-day together. Slept in a little bit. It happens. So just keeping it down pretty quiet over here. It looks like Monday we have some storms. This might be more of a wind threat right now. That's what I'm looking at. We'll see it again tomorrow. Probably change entirely tomorrow. This is a hard time of year to forecast more than even just the day up sometimes, with all this rain and everything all over the place, all these boundaries all over the place. It can change. Our forecast can change wildly from day to day. This is what we're looking at right now. This is generally where I'm looking at for some storms if possible. Kansas City, St. Louis, Omaha, Des Moines. Those are all areas that could see some hail. I have up to ping pong ball size hail possible in the strongest storms. I'm kind of thinking it's going to be more of a wind threat going into tomorrow. Wind threat with heavy rain, could wake up and there's going to be a big old squall line already in progress. And I'm like, well, there goes our hail chances. So again, we'll see. I'm sure some other threat will show up somewhere else in the country. That seems to be a common threat this time of year as well. surprise day of setups. Tuesday, there is a chance for some hail. I don't have a graphic for it right now. But I can kind of just cover it with like my mouse here. Tuesday, we could see some storms over by Chicago and then down through Kansas City, around in here. A lot is in the air with that, and that's why the main reason I don't have a graphic for that right now. There's a lot, a lot of questions. So, but just the general idea, Tuesday we could, pretty populated area, we could see some storms, or we could not, or it could be no hail. It's a lot to pinpoint. We'll have more details on that tomorrow. Just put it that way. So that's all I got for you guys for today, for the forecast for today, forecast for tomorrow. A little preview into Tuesday. Make sure you follow our posts here on Facebook. And if you're not watching us on Facebook, go like our page on Facebook to see first. Especially when we do live coverage and when we post out a Facebook post about our 3-star greater maps. And you miss our notification, if you follow us and you can see first, it'll pop up top of your newsfeed. So next time you go on Facebook, you do that friendly reminder. Oh, hey, look, we're doing live coverage, or we have a map available, or whatnot. And of course, if you want more information, and thanks for watching, give us a call, email us, or visit our website, hilltrace.com. Message us on Intercom with any comments, questions, or concerns you may have. Please like our page, please share our page, you subscribe to our YouTube channel, or follow our page. All those various ways that you get in contact with us. We thank you so much for everything. If you notice, if you've been watching our videos past couple of years, we've slowly been improving what we've been doing, and we have a lot in the pipeline that we want to get out to you guys. It's pretty exciting. So, yeah, thank you so much, and thanks to C3 Group for sponsoring us. If you're watching us on Facebook, we have a link to their page below. Go check them out for any of your claims needs, especially if you're in the Denver area. They're based out of Denver, and Colorado has had quite the storms this year. So if you're working those storms and you got some claims issues, contact them and say Hail Trace sent you. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. I'll see you again tomorrow at 12 p.m. here at Hail Trace. I'll talk to you later.